What's up, everybody? Noah Kiss back here for my review of Swept Away, starring Madonna. I got this in a trade with my friends Scotty and Ashley Johnson, and this is a movie that I wanted to watch so much, but also check them out on YouTube. Scotty and Ashley Johnson on YouTube. Like and subscribe and tell them that Noah Kaser sent you. Swept Away is all about Madonna, who plays a rich, spoiled socialite and a handsome fisherman, and a handsome Italian fisherman who works on this ship that Madonna is a part of, and after they get swept away at sea, they end up on a stranded island. On a island that looks like paradise, but also they have to fight for their own food, but also will they get along? Because on the ship, Madonna was not very nice to this man. Now he's not being very nice to her. Along the way, they fall in love, which, let's get right into this film. It's awful. It's an awful film. This movie has really nothing to do with them growing to love each other. It's all about this guy who was mistreated by her, but also thinks she's very, very attractive. This movie is basically about this woman being abused for the majority of this film. She's abused, she's slapped, she's kicked, she has been belittled, name-called, and all of a sudden she falls in love with this man because, reasons. There's legit no reason for this film to be a romance film. This could easily be a over-the-top comedy. However, with a romance film, there's very little here that makes me want these two together. Because at first you feel bad for this man, but also you also start feeling bad for Madonna. So you don't want them to get together, but you also don't think they're very good people. Two unlikable characters who you feel bad for at different times. And overall, this is a bad film. Guy Ritchie did a horrible job with this script, let alone, I believe this was his wife at the time. Don't know why you wanted to have your wife in this film being treated like this. Gotcha. But he also directed this film. There's very little to this direction. He does not know how to do a romance film. This film, I believe, was before we got Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, Wrath of Man, of course, Aladdin. Movies I like. I like Aladdin. I like Wrath of Man. I like The Gentleman. This one, I do not like. It is going right in the sell pile, right in the trade pile. A movie all about this woman being abused, and he's about to do something to her, and he decides not to. It's a movie that is awful. It's a bad film. The cinematography was very, very nice, and Madonna is fine in the role. She's not great. She's just fine. But the movie is nothing special. Nothing I'm ever going to watch again. A bad film that I'm going to end up giving a D. Due to the cinematography and some of the costume design, as well as the okay performance from Madonna, I'm going to give it a couple positives, but it's a bad film. Stay tuned, because my next review will be for The Promotion with Seann William Scott and John C. Reilly, as well as Jenna Fischer. I will solve you guys next time.